They said that they didn't have a Trail of Tears here, but they did. I know where it's at. I was born in Sabine River bottom. All of our people lived off the land. We had it made down the river bottom, you know what I mean? Really, we did. We didn't have to ask nobody for nothing. Everybody helped everybody, and everybody knew everybody.
We raised everything that we ate back then. All the staples, corn, peas, peanuts, potatoes. Corn was our staple. It really was, because everything was physical when I was a kid, and my parents and my grandparents. And now you eat, and it don't mean much, but you could eat a piece of cornbread and a piece of bacon, you could go all day and work.
And my grandpa, and I hung around him, I was like a tick on a dog's ear. I was with him everywhere he went. He showed us how to make bow and arrows and stuff and like that, you know, but we ate squirrel and rabbit and deer and fish. And then what we farmed, you know, and raised. That's what we lived on. We didn't have to worry about nothing to eat. Everybody helped each other. Somebody come by and you had a bunch of turnip greens or whatever, you know, help yourself, you know. You know, there wasn't no money involved at all. Just that they did a good thing. You hear some of them say, "Yet the hey, today was a good day." Well, when they flooded the land, well, everything changed. I went to Vietnam and I stayed in service 7 years. Well, when I came back, well, everything was flooded. I knew I was home, but I wasn't home. My home was down in that lake.
My kids never got to see my old home place, where I lived. You know, all I could show them was water. The lake really hurt our community. It might have helped Louisiana and Texas, but it really decimated our people. Spread them out. They left. It's just not the same as it was. All our homelands are gone. I hate the lake. A lot of the tradition was lost too when the lake came up. What's been lost really is the farming part. You know, no one farms anymore like they used to.
See, down the river bottom, everything was a lot easier. You could just take a seed and just throw it out there in the ground. It just come right on up. Shoot, you could just raise anything. I mean, we used to raise watermelons down there so big you couldn't even pick them up. You'd have to roll them to the end of the rows, you know.
The younger generation they're having to leave to go and find employment. This area's never been, you know, it's all pretty much lower income, I guess you would say, in the parish. You know, even if you have jobs, most of them are having to travel to go to them. You don't even sit together and eat a meal anymore. It's catch it on the fly, you know. That's the changes that's, you know, we've grown up through.
A lot of the foods that Mama and even myself when I was younger, even if I used a slow cooker, these were things that you took time with and you cooked all day long. You know, I would love to make hot tamales like my mother did every week, and I could do it, but there's nobody here to eat them. Right now, my son, his children live in Baton Rouge. They're learning a whole new culture now. They're becoming Cajuns instead of Choctaw-Apache children. When you're a child growing up around all these people, a lot of stuff sinks in. You listen a lot. You kind of listen and you learn from the older people. And if the people that are my age, you know, if we don't teach them what they need to know, then I think that that culture will be lost in the next generation. You know, I think people are trying.
And it's good that you see some of that, the 20s age and 30s, you know, they're coming back. And now it just seems like it's a more of an interest.
We have a good community here, we really do. If you need help anywhere, anytime, somebody will step up and help you. This will be good. You call somebody that you know and there's always somebody there. We have a good community here that I'm proud of. I think we should all keep up our traditions, what we grew up with, for our kids to know and where we came from.
You want to know where you're going, you got to know where you come from. It's going to be gone if we don't pass it down.
When I was a kid, I remember I would, get mad if I couldn't stay home from school on a hog killing day. That was like the highlight of the winter, everybody get excited about a hog killing, cool weather, and it's a dying art, really,
I hope we get federal recognition, and I would like to see the people go back to doing something with the property that would be a good commodity, make some money for the tribe.
You can't sit around just waiting on it. There's a lot we can do being a state recognized tribe, but it takes a lot of people to come in and have pride. Now you can. Our ancestors they couldn't be proud of, they had to hide who they were, because you were looked down upon. Now it's, hey, be proud of who you are. But hey, we're still here. We're still here.